Hello. So, as you can tell from our names, or mine and Susie's names, we are really loving this season. And by loving, I mean what are we watching, guys? I mean, I don't know what we're watching, everybody. I really don't. I just question why we're even still watching this, except for hate watching is fun. So, hi, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
And sorry for the delay we had. We had a little technical snafu, but we are here. Sadly, Jen won't be joining us, but I want to, before we get started, I'm going to put up her thoughts on this episode and this season so far. So, worst Nixon ever. Amen. These dumbass kids have been alive for way too long. Agree? This season is a comedy now, apparently. Yeah. I love Leslie Grossman so much. Who doesn't? She is the best. WTF? Seriously, WTF? AF. Amen. I could not agree more. So we're gonna try and do the bingo card too. Sorry, I'm not keeping very good track here, but let me just mark some of the things that we have said so far. So of course we've all laughed. We have all said WTF. We have mentioned a random actor, Leslie Grossman. And of course, Ryan Murphy is the free space. So where's we all laughed? Yeah, so we all laughed. Okay, so Aaron, are you loving? What'd you think of episode 9?
I mean, okay, first of all, I don't even know how to change my name on the screen, so
the little 3 dots.
Yeah,
no, like change your name.
Like when you enter, there's that little thingy.
There's still there.
That's the only
little
way
3 dots next
Is
to the
this
microphone.
more or less complicated than TikTok? Someone tell me.
Less.
Please. Hey, 3 posts in 3 days. Look at us.
I know, it's amazing.
Right?
We're on TikTok, everybody, by the way. If you don't know, we're on TikTok.
Yeah,
Aaron and I both forgot we were on TikTok when we were there.
We've had an account for like 6 months. We posted like 4 things.
And those get the most views too. That's why it's really ridiculous.
I know, yeah, we're on a roll. I think just what we posted yesterday is like almost 700 now.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Who knows?
So,
TikTok's magic. Anyway, I mean, I feel like at least tonight it was like a little more exciting. Something happened, right? So
yeah.
That's something happened. That's the summary of that's my summary of this episode. Something happened. I don't know, man. I mean, it was, I think, more interesting at least. I agree with Jen. How are these kids still alive other than they will make beautiful alien babies? So they got that going for them, I guess.
Alien babies that attack them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that wasn't very tentacle of that baby to attack its mama like that.
That wasn't very tentacle of that baby.
God.
Oh man.
I can't even be bothered to get off my couch after this episode. This is what's happening now. What else is there to say? I don't even remember what happened now.
Well,
I've also had like kind of a lot of gin, so
I mean, I didn't drink any alcohol, and I think that's what was missing in my night watching the show.
I mean, I'm with you. My dog is also over here asleep. He's pretty unamused with this episode as well. So I don't know. I think it's actually gotten better than the previous 2 episodes. So maybe there is some sort of plan, but I still don't see how any of this is going to be tied together at the end. It just still doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Yeah, Leslie Grossman is amazing. I feel like she's one of the main reasons to watch these episodes. I wish she had a bigger part.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a bummer that she's such like a side character to these like random annoying like Gen Xers or whatever.
Weird kids.
Yeah. So I don't know if I have much to say about it. Good effort. Good effort. Yeah.
A for effort.
They're trying.
A lot
okay?
nicer than me. What I'm gonna say is not gonna be at all nice. But Susie, are you giving this an A for effort?
No.
A B for effort. We'll go. You get a B for effort.
A B for effort. Okay, a B for
close.
effort.
It gets a T for this train is off the rails. Like, I don't know what's going on.
A T for tentacles.
T for tentacles, yes.
I can't believe I didn't have tentacles. I just have to say that really quickly. I can't believe I didn't have tentacles on our bingo card. It's ridiculous. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's just, oh my god. No, but like good for Mamie getting a hold of Thor's hammer and just and using that to the best of its ability. Good for her. Good for her. Made her see lightning. I'm proud of her. But he really liked my fudge. Like, hell yeah, he did. Like, goddamn, that must be some delicious fudge.
I'm so traumatized by fudge now.
I will count that as sexual ickiness, even though it wasn't really compared to most things Ryan Murphy does. It wasn't that.
You just come in and see your wife like cuckolding you. You're like, what the with an alien? You're like, oh, what the hell? Fast as that, she's like, it was a dream. Like
This
his
is the where I
reaction was
parked my
justified.
car.
On our
This is where
bed.
I parked my car. Well, I mean, you gotta admit, if an alien did look like Cody Fern and you had that choice, he's like, hey, I liked your fudge. I'd like to,
Could
pay
be
you
worse.
back in a way. I mean, it could be worse. Exactly.
I love how she like compared him to her vibrator. She's like, it's the same thing. It doesn't even matter.
Well, he is like a machine or something when he
like his
peeled back his
eyes-
head.
True.
When they were having sex, like it was a real blink and miss moment. His eyes were white. Is that him like transcending to another plane? Is that his O face? Is that
I think that's his O face.
just the blank eyes? Like, oh
Oh,
damn, I must be doing really good.
nailed
That's his
it.
O face. That's his O face for
oh
sure.
my god, I can't. Like, oh, why are these kids still alive? I don't care for the youths. For these youths. Did it hurt? No, girl. It was.
Well, and he said like 5 times, it didn't hurt. It was painless. It
Didn't
didn't hurt. It
hurt.
was painless. So did it hurt?
Did it hurt? Like,
Were you listening to him just a second ago saying it didn't hurt? It was painless. We're talking about they actually gave birth. So the
yeah.
men
By
gave
a
birth.
cesarean.
Yes, by a cesarean. Their penises
Both
didn't
times.
explode.
Yeah, see,
Just really
a little
disappointing.
I
I was
expected a
disappointed
tulip
too.
effect or something. Like Ryan Murphy. This is called American Horror Story. Show us the horror of
So much
male
potential.
giving birth.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there wasn't
Yeah.
like, yeah. So see, yep, Luke is right. Don't have to watch the show. You get the best parts here. You're very lucky you don't have to watch the show.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
best
no.
recaps.
I mean, it's not. I have to say, if I was watching this by myself, it'd be a lot more painful than this. Doing it this way,
It's true.
I have to say.
I would have stopped at like the beginning of the second part. I'll be honest.
probably
Like if
would.
it
I
weren't
don't
for
think I
this,
could.
I would have stopped and be like, I'm good. I'll just stick with the riptide.
Maybe this is his plan. Who cares if everyone's watching it because they like it or because they hate it? People are watching it, so he's probably fine with it.
You know?
That's the thing is we complain about this show all the time. I complain about this show constantly. I complain about Ryan Murphy shows. I was like talking about that all the time when earlier this summer when I'm like, I don't want to be in his head anymore. And yet I'm still watching and I keep watching and it just, it's like I'm addicted to something or I don't know what it is. That's why I need a 12-step program or something. I don't know, but
I can't
that
quit you,
vortex.
Ryan Murphy.
Sucks you in.
it's
I wish I could quit you.
it's the actors. I swear it's the actors because I can't. And you know what? Even when it's bad, except for this
Except for the
season.
youths, not those actors.
Well, yeah, that's true. They can go. But even when it's bad like this season, although this season I don't even think is entertaining necessarily. Although I laughed a lot when the second guy, whatever his name is, gave birth and then the alien baby attacked his face. I laughed so hard. I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing you've ever done, Ryan Murphy.
You know what it reminds me of too? Like this man, he truly like printed out ideas of different stuff that he's seen and conspiracy theories, stuck them up on a board and threw darts at it. That scene of the baby attacking him is like, you could insert that into the Men in Black movie when like that one lady gives birth and the alien baby attacks him too. Like for sure, like
Mhm.
same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's he's just stealing from other things. So yeah.
He's like, I've run out of steam now. This is all you get. Whatever the dart landed, that's your season.
But I mean, this is the thing I don't get, Ryan Murphy. You had this first half of the season was really, even though there are issues with it, I think, and it needed to be fleshed out more, you had a really interesting seed of an idea there. And if you would have just gone with that, it would have been better. And to me, this part doesn't even feel like American Horror Story. I mean, it's got weird elements that all of them do, but it kind of feels like some, I don't know, like he's like, okay, I'm going to up the campiness, but yet I'm also going to just be stupid and silly and nothing's going to be scary or really, I mean, there's weird stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just ridiculous.
Like
It makes no sense
it
to
feels
me.
like
I'm
a
confused.
sci-fi show. Like
Yeah.
that
mhm.
belongs on the channel Sci-Fi. Like
Yes, that's exactly
yeah,
it.
like that's what I've been thinking. I'm like, this doesn't belong
But
on
like,
FX.
but like 20 years ago, sci-fi show, because sci-fi shows are so much better now.
That's a good point. But still, it's like early sci-fi. Like, no, what is this?
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, and wait,
Mhm.
are the white are they in a spaceship, or are they here?
I-
Because then it's not even American Horror Story.
Are
If
they
they're
still
like in
under the White
space, they're
House?
not even in America, right?
Right.
Maybe they're inside the pills that end up getting fed to the vampire people.
They get shrunk down.
That would probably
Yeah.
make more sense than whatever's about to happen.
Nothing is making sense this season.
No.
And once again, you had this. I mean, Red Tide, I do have issues with it. I don't think it's one of the best seasons. But like my name says, bring it back because it was at least a lot more interesting and it made more sense than this does. Plus, I mean, you know, I have to because it's me. You had this right there, and now you've taken that away from us. And you could just easily just shoehorn that in there. Although, like I said, I was extremely excited to see Cody Fern. I think he is a great addition to the Ryan Murphy universe. I think he's amazing and I love him. I do think his character's name is absolutely ridiculous, but it's like, what is it? Like something Thor?
Valiant Thor.
Valiant Thor. Yes, that does because Finn.
Like
Yes, because the Finn. Yes, yes, I will give you the Finn Whitrock square for that because I put his picture up there. That does count.
Oh, but how mad would you be if there was pregnant Finn? That would just be bad.
Pregnant Finn. Yeah, I probably would not like pregnant Finn.
Right.
could you imagine
But
like
it's Finn. I would deal with it.
like a
Get over
pregnant
it.
Flynn plus a pregnant what is it, Doris? They're just like commiserating in pregnancy together. Like, oh my god.
Oh, she would be
And then
so annoying if
Elma's
she was
like-
pregnant with the alien baby. How much more
Oh my
annoying would she
God. Could
be?
you imagine?
I
She's like,
felt
have you guys
bad for
checked for
Doris.
Lyme disease in the baby? You should check for Lyme disease.
Do aliens have Lyme disease?
Do aliens do you have interstellar Lyme disease? Like you should check on that.
Super alien Lyme disease.
Give me my Lyme disease shots. Like, what was the deal? I'm still stuck on that. Like, what was the deal?
Yeah. I kind of wish we were doing these live streams back then when Red Tide was on because I think it'd be, I don't know. But yeah, and then I want to know what you thought of the fact that number one, okay, so the aliens, this is all the stuff that has been that aliens have caused. Marilyn Monroe's death, which really disgusted me. I thought that was a disgusting scene. And I really kind of want to smack the creators of the show for that because that was just icky. I didn't
Poor
like
taste.
that. It was real
Terrible.
poor taste. Didn't they blame them for JFK as well?
Mhm.
And then the moon landing was fake. And then the aliens invented iPads, iPhones. They invented all that technology because they said it would bring us all together and it would make a happier world. I think
it was
they were
straight
winking.
up an iPod too. They didn't even like
Yeah,
try.
that's right.
They were like, "Oh, I
I
got
know.
like a 15-year-old iPod over
Wink.
here."
Thank you, Luke, for saying this live is great.
Yeah.
It's amusing me, obviously. So I'm sure you'll see clips of this on our TikTok
On
if I can
TikTok.
figure out doing that. That'll be up there.
That's why Steve Jobs is there. He's the
Yes, exactly.
he's an undercover alien. It's like, listen, Apple. Like,
We are not sponsored by that, by the
No.
way. But I mean, that was just, I mean, really, how many more things is he going to blame on the alien? Well, we only have one episode
Nope.
left. So I want to know.
And Amelia Earhart, they still haven't
Oh, yeah,
explained
that's
how
right.
that
oh,
even.
the Stanley
That's right.
Kubrick thing.
Oh, yeah,
God,
Stanley,
yeah.
which was always a rumor about the moon
Yeah.
landing that Stanley Kubrick like
Wait,
filmed
what about
that.
Amelia Earhart? Did they like explaining her
At the-
disappearance?
Yeah, at the beginning, remember she was like abducted.
Well,
the
she
first
was
episode,
abducted, so I
right?
guess they just like kept the whole like she disappeared.
Didn't
'Cause,
she
like,
die in the last?
She
They-
died birthing
they-
a hybrid. And the hybrid was just like running around the room. And they were like,
They just didn't need her face.
right? Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah. More issues that, Ryan Murphy always has weird kid birth stuff in it. I don't know.
I can't deal with it.
So Aaron, what do you think is gonna happen in the finale? Just next week, the series finale.
Oh, my brain hurts just thinking about it. I don't even know. See, I don't know if are they even gonna try and connect these two stories? It's just two more random
I've given
stories.
up on that hope and wish. Because I don't know how they were gonna connect. They would connect them. I don't know how they would do it. I mean, I guess you could find a way, but I've given up on that hope.
I have literally no idea. I mean, something insane, something that we can't even possibly imagine it's going to happen. I don't even know. I don't have the creativity to even think. Yeah.
Yeah, you're at
Who
a
knows?
loss.
Yeah, no. And this episode has left me speechless. I just
Yeah.
don't even. Yeah.
Susie, do you have any thoughts, wishes, hopes, fears, dreams,
Can-
desires?
Can the youths just die? Like, can we have all their babies just kill
Not
them
until
off
they
and
have
then
their 128 babies.
They got to meet that
yeah,
quota.
that. Oh my
It's a
gosh.
quota.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Oh my god! Did you imagine? Oh no,
That
that's
is
terrible.
that is my hell.
Yeah, 100
no.
and she had you figured it was 128 babies at least that she has had.
Yeah, I kind of figured out. So I went I multiplied. What was it, like
Math.
52 times 2, and then I got 102, and then I multiplied it by 3, and then I found the number that was in between those two, which was like 128,
Uh-huh.
which was like, because she said she gave birth 2 or 3 a year. So
Oh my gosh.
Gross.
could she? Oh, what a nightmare!
I feel like
But
it would
she
be
hasn't
even
aged
just
a day.
right. I feel like it'd be
Aged a day.
easier for the guys actually. It seems like it'd be they just cut them open. Seems
Yeah.
easier.
Well, it
Although
looked
I've
like they-
heard that those are very very painful.
But they didn't feel
C-sections are
anything.
very-
Did you feel
No, they
anything?
didn't
Yeah,
feel
that's
anything.
right.
They didn't
Yeah.
feel it. It didn't
Yeah.
hurt. Did it hurt?
Yeah, I needed to show up during my period to
Didn't
just
you,
like soothe
dumbass?
me
Shut
with
up during my
one big
period.
eyelash.
That was the best. Oh, that was the best tweet that you tweeted out tonight. I think one of the best. Which I can't remember it now. Susie, can you remember what your tweet said?
Oh, like I just quoted what she said, where she's like, "You won't feel any pain. You won't feel bad at all." I was like, "Can I just have her come during my period? Because I need to hear that sometimes. Where it's like, that I'm not gonna die." I'm just like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have any? Did you say you have any
Oh, I just
thoughts of
want
what's going to happen?
the
Tomorrow? I mean,
can we have
tomorrow. Next
tomorrow? Ooh,
I can't do it 2 days in a row. I
I
can't.
can't do it.
Sorry.
Okay. I just oh no. No, babies. Lots of babies.
Way too many babies.
Valiant Thor is gonna pop back up and be like, "Who has good fudge? Who
Yeah,
makes good fudge?
Where are
Let
all
me
these
know."
babies going? Now I'm scared to know where all these babies are
To the
going.
fudge.
In those jars. Didn't you see all those jars that they kept all the
pickling the
preserved
babies.
babies?
They're just gonna stay in the jars forever.
Yeah, they're pickling all
So,
these babies. For
It's a
like,
weird hobby, but okay.
Well, maybe the babies. No, that won't connect to Red Tide
what's
either.
the
I don't know.
growth rate like for these babies? Like, is it a normal lifespan, or within a month? Isn't like, oh, I'm off to college now. Bye. Like, what's
Oh,
the-
I just had a terrible thought.
Okay.
The rage of like grinding the placenta up and putting it in pills for moms to eat afterwards. Is that what these pills are?
Oh,
my
for
God.
ground up baby aliens.
I'm so disturbed right now. Oh no.
I bet that's gonna happen.
Oh my god. Oh god. No.
Do you think like
Because-
the? Oh, sorry. No.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Do you
ahead.
think the one night that they let all the alien children out is on Halloween, since maybe kept picking it up? And everyone's like, "Oh my god, those are the best prosthetics I've ever seen." Oh, thank you.
Poor alien kids. It's so sad.
What do you think? Because I don't know, unless they have some kind of like transformative technology to hide their hybrid features.
Oh right.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
probably do. I mean, I don't know.
Because I don't think you could let like a fully like a half octopus baby just go to preschool.
There's special schools for that.
I have octopus baby. There's
Yeah,
special
it's like
schools for
Tentacle
that.
schools.
It's like, Miss
Tentacle
Keeley,
schools.
Jimmy's hogging all the crayons and the scissors and the construction paper and the tape and the glitter. It's like, I don't know, man.
Should
That
have been
would
more
come
with
in
more
handy,
hands.
you know.
All the
You could
tentacles,
do
just
all
like
the different things at once.
just all
a
the scissor
special
hands
skill.
moving around. I don't know. No, I saw that the name for the next episode is called The Future Perfect. So maybe they perfect the proportionate features of the babies,
And then
integrate
the-
them into society.
the babies there are the grown-ups in Red Tide. I still
I'm
think
cool with that.
would not work, but I would be fine if we got to see those characters again, because the cover for this season is the alien and the vampire Frenching while they transfer the pill off of
Yeah.
one tongue into the other mouth. So
Yeah, I'm really kind of upset that there's not the aliens and the vampires together, because that's what
Yeah.
it made it seem like when double feature. It makes it like sounds like back to
Mhm.
back, like there would be an episode of one of each or something. That's what I was hoping for.
yeah, and I mean I'm hoping somehow they bring it all together, but I just don't see how they can. I honestly, except for grinding up the alien babies and putting them in a pill.
God.
Yeah, the ones they don't need. I don't know why she said the baby was imperfect. They look pretty fine, except for the massive black eyes. They looked all right to me.
So do you,
Because they looked at the baby and they were like,
Mhm.
"Oh, this baby is too defective. It has too many defective features."
and then
That's
they
why they
slit its
killed
throat.
That's
Defective in
harsh.
the thing. Yeah, I was like, "Oh my god, what? This baby you kill?" But like, not to besmirch Angelica Ross, but like Miss One Eyelash over there is just good to go.
Well, maybe that was before they started doing these
Yeah,
things. Maybe.
More
Or
of the
yeah.
selective
And there's
beauty.
Angelica Ross for you, and I think I have throat slitting on there too. So there's a couple more bingo squares for you there. Yeah, I'm trying to think what they could possibly do on here that I actually would make this season seem okay in the end, and I don't think there really is anything they can do. I mean, I think if they were to somehow, I don't know, they could have this would be stupid, but in a way I would be okay with it. they could have one of the characters from Red Tide wake up in a sweat and they're like, oh my gosh, I had the weirdest dream about aliens.
Oh, we're just gonna go full Dallas, are we?
Yeah. And they're like, oh really? And then whoever it is who wakes up in bed, the other one goes and attacks them and eats them, drinks their blood, and then the end.
The answer to everything is it was all a dream.
It was all
Yeah,
a
like-
dream.
Yeah, like did you say this, or like who said it, that they were like, oh, just watch this be like Finn's script that he wrote, that people were like, oh, this is great.
Oh,
That actually
That
is the
could be.
perfect way of doing it. That
Mm.
there, Susie.
That's
you
the only
came up
thing
with
I would accept out of
came
this buffoonery.
yeah,
At least we
yeah.
could see Finn one more time, like typing on his computer.
We could just see him one more time. That would be fine.
Yeah,
One more
like
shot.
this is the script that got him to move into Cape whatever.
Ooh, that's
Cape Cod.
concerning. If
No, no,
that's
no.
the best thing he's got, if
No, no,
this
no,
is the
this
best
is-
script that he
No,
made,
This is, yeah, like this is what led him to be like, I need to move into this town and write something good. Like, watch this be the
oh, this
thing
is the
that led him
bad
there.
thing.
This is
yeah,
the
this is
bad
the
thing Harry
before.
wrote, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
Harry moved his family, and said, and then he wrote something great, which is going to be season 11. I like that, Susie. I think that is a good way they could tie it all together. This is the bad thing Harry wrote that led him to move his, and Harry, just so you know, Luke, that's the name of the character that Finn plays in Red Tide. So that led him to move his family, his poor wife. I'm the only one who feels sad for his wife on this.
I feel bad for his wife, like I did.
I don't
He
even
treats her like such dirt. She's treated like such crap by her whole family. It really pisses me off. I love Harry and his beautiful hair, but he is not a good person. He's a horrible husband. Horrible. And my sister is watching Red Tide right now, and she's like, this is so dumb. This is so stupid. I'm like, well, don't you think
You're like, wait for it.
I wanted to say, but I'm like, don't you think that Alma is really creepy? She's like, why do you think she's creepy? She's not creepy. I'm like, you don't think
Oh.
she's creepy?
How could you not find this child creepy?
I
Like,
have some
from
concerns
the
about
moment
your
she's
sister.
I know.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, she's creepy. It's not like
Oh,
it's a
no.
build up to me. I thought she was creepy right away. She's like, she's not creepy. What are you talking about?
Is it us
So-
or we the problem? We the issue.
I don't know. I don't know. And she hasn't made a single mention of Finn Whitrock's beautiful hair. So
Oh.
that's even more concerning.
Rude.
She's just like, this season is so stupid. That's what she said. I'm like, just wait. When you get to the
You'll miss
second
it.
half,
Wait till part 2.
you'll be like, oh my gosh, I missed that first half. She probably won't even make it. I don't know. I don't know how long she's been. I don't know how far she is into it yet. But yeah, I still can't believe she doesn't think Alma was creepy. Because am I the only one that thought she
Wow.
was creepy from the get-go? Not
No, I
just
thought she was
when
creepy
she
from
took
the
the
get.
pills.
Yeah.
I'm like, creepy kid. So okay, well, my wish is that what Susie said is right, and this is the script that he was writing before he moved. And this is what caused him to move, because he's like, this is the worst thing I've ever
No.
written.
If he wrote this though, then he definitely should have turned into one of the other vampires though, because this is like not genius material.
Well, you
It's
should-
not, but
You should have turned it to no,
Right?
those funny vampires. Okay, well, we will be. I do want to say we'll have to see, because we're gonna see if there's gonna be a strike might be happening. So we'll see if that changes things, everybody. But we will be back. We should be back next Thursday, even if we don't watch it. We'll be back somehow, and we'll, because I also want to talk about the first part of this season a lot more. And then once this is over, I'm gonna have to. Maybe this is it for me for Ryan Murphy for a while. We'll see.
just quick cold turkey. Yeah.
We'll see. That's not gonna happen, because I like the actors too much.
You talk
so
tough now, but
It won't happen. It won't happen. I need to get my fix of some of these actors, so that won't happen at all, unless they all up and quit and like, all gone, except for like the youngins.
Yeah, they're like, Ryan, this is too much. No.
We're
You do
out of
better.
here.
We're out.
That's it.
I'm done. Okay, well, awesome. Well, thank you both so much. And please go and sign the petition for I always mispronounce this. I'm just gonna say IATSE. Go to our Twitter and Instagram. You can find them on Instagram as well, IATSE. And there might be striking come Monday. And these are the people that make every single thing that we consume, including all this Ryan Murphy content as well. And they work really hard. They don't make the big bucks like the actors, like some of the actors, or like some of the directors or some of the producers and the studios. Mainly the studios are the ones that are really the bad guys here, honestly. So please go sign that petition. You can find it on our Twitter page at Fandom Thing Pod. No, it's in that one. And just voice that you are IACE solidarity. So please just voice that, hashtag that, just support that. I know some people think, wah, cry me a river, you're an entertainment, but no, nobody should literally be risking their lives to make the entertainment we consume, or risk their lives to do what they've always wanted to do. So we do stand with them. So please stand with them as well, and just voice that you do. So we can do that as consumers. We can also, email the studios, email people, let them know. So yeah. Okay. Well, Saturday night, we will also be back for night 7 of horror
Yay.
trivia. And I am so excited because it's slashers, and that is my favorite. And hint, there may be a question about a certain season of American Horror Story. So keep that in mind. And if you know American Horror Story, you know what season that probably will be in reference to slashers. If you don't, go study up one of the recent seasons that I am tempted to go watch again to clean my memory of this one, because it's one of my favorite seasons. And I think if I watch it again, it'll end up becoming my absolute all-time favorite American Horror Story season, honestly. So, okay. So, Aaron, do you want people to find you?
Well, yeah. I mean, we were kind of mean tonight, but I suppose on Instagram and Twitter at Geek and Sew. That's what I do. I geek and I sew things. And whenever we remember, we have a Twitter or no, a TikTok. See, I don't even know what we have.
I remember we have Twitter because I'm on there all the time.
Right. Yeah. The TikTok.
The TikTok. Yep. I'm going to try and put a clip of something from here. I don't know what yet. It won't be tonight. That's for dang sure. But there is a clip that we posted on Instagram and Twitter that may end up being up on TikTok later. I don't know. Will that be the case, Aaron?
Sasha doesn't care about your haunting.
Yeah.
It is on the TikTok.
It is.
Hashtag nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Sasha doesn't care about your haunting. Yeah, awesome. And also, just to let everybody know, and I'll be announcing it as well on our Saturday live stream and stuff. But Erin, the other Erin A, right here, Erin Amos, she is our new producer. She's amazing and awesome, and she's been basically doing a lot of that work behind the scenes anyway. I mean, honestly, she does so many amazing things, and she designed, of course, our horror logo. So I'm really excited to have her on our team anyway. And so it was just about time that I gave her a bigger title, because she deserves it. She may be ended up having like a pseudonym or a different, since we're both Aaron. So we've been thinking about confusing. That. So if you think she should, let us know, and let us know what a good pseudonym.
I need an alias for whenever we talk shit about Ryan Murphy.
I talk shit about him all the time. I'm like, there's one person that will never be on the podcast. Well, who knows? Maybe, I should probably stop, because that might lead to me not getting the other people on.
He can come and defend himself.
Yes.
Explain yourself, Ryan Murphy.
Actually, I would love to interview him. I mean, even though I think it would be a really interesting interview. He probably would not want to come on, but I think it'd be an interesting interview. And Susie, do you want to be found?
Oh yeah, you can find me on Twitter at SusieQ_SC, and there's another underscore for Instagram, and there's also my dog's Instagram, which is at Benny_Pelucita as well. So
He's so
come
cute and
see
fluffy.
the dumb shenanigans that both of us get up to.
Awesome. And Susie is really hysterical. I mean, I think all our tweets are pretty funny during these, but I think Susie's just comedy gold, honestly.
The queen of puns. I love her.
Really,
That
the
turns
queen of
nothing.
puns. I'm serious. And you can follow me on Twitter. Don't be afraid to follow me on Twitter. Or maybe be afraid. No. At April Beauty, the E and the A and the B are capitalized. Be sure to like the show on Facebook at facebook.com/It's a Fandom Thing Pod. On Twitter at Fandom Thing Pod. No, it's in that one. On Instagram at It's a Fandom Thing Pod. On TikTok at what is our at? Is it at It's a Fandom Thing Pod?
It's
Okay.
a Fandom Thing Pod. The whole thing.
Okay.
Wait, should I check this? I feel like I should check now.
I know. I'm like
Nope.
checking it right now
Whole
because
thing. Whole
I'm-
thing. Yeah.
it is. It's a Fandom
Yeah,
Thing. Yes,
it's a
it
Fandom
is.
thing. I just looked it up.
We should write this down.
But
Yeah, so we're gonna try and be more active on there because apparently that's where all the youngins go. That's where everything is happening there.
I hope they have
So-
TikTok on this weird white spaceship these kids are on.
Maybe they're gonna start doing TikTok videos on the next one. I don't know how TikTok videos go. I'm like, but thank you again so much to Aaron and Susie, and thank you, Luke, and anyone else who happened to watch this. I know we've had other people watching these that aren't saying anything because they probably all love this and they're cursing at us right now.
We've offended everybody.
just like the blasphemy.
But we still watch it. We still consume it.
We love
So,
it.
We
love
still
it.
love it. I mean,
To hate it.
honestly, I love these shows. As much as I rag on them, as much as I don't like this season, I really do love these shows. I do want to say that because they're so entertaining for the most part. And for the most part, there's amazing performances and usually they're well written. I'm putting this one as an asterisk. But anyway, okay. Well, thank you everybody. And we will see you on Saturday for what will be just an amazing fun night. And if you know my favorite slasher film, you can probably guess what I'm coming as. It'll be pretty simple, but I'm excited. So thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.